California cooking, let's pop open the champagne because today we're celebrating our 100th episode. Later on in the show, we're going to take a look back at some of our favorite moments. But first on today's show, Chrissy Teigen's mom, Pepper Teigen, just came out with a new cookbook. Pepper couldn't be lovelier. We talk about her adorable family and why when Pepper is in the kitchen, everyone's welcome. Then I'm making Pepper's Thai Glazed Ribs from the book. Plus, Levi and I are whipping up a special dessert in honor of our 100th episode. Chrissy and Pepper Teigen are a dynamic mom and daughter duo. And now we know where Chrissy gets it from her mama, who is stunningly beautiful and so much fun. Pepper talks about life with daughter Chrissy, son-in-law John Legend, and her adorable grandkids, and the recipes that she's always asked to make for the family. Take a look. Hi, Pepper.
Hi!
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, first of all, we cannot get over how absolutely stunning you are. You can't be a grandma. You cannot be a grandma.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. I love that you have this really fun, playful sense of humor, and I have a feeling we're gonna see that in your new cookbook.
Yes, I'm excited.
So what is it like? People kind of think they know about your lives. They see you guys on Instagram, and what a beautiful family. Chrissy Teigen, your daughter. John Legend is your son-in-law, your beautiful grandbabies. What is life like, and does John sing for you ever?
He's sing for my birthday. Yes. He's always around the house singing, practicing.
And do the kids love it when grandma cooks?
Love it. Yes, they did. Yes.
And I was reading about when you first moved to the US that you were really homesick for your food from Thailand. You couldn't find the ingredients. What was it that you missed so much when you first moved here and you couldn't find the Thai food that you were used to?
Yes, I have to sometime traveling. I got to have my rice. I had to have my condiments. So I did very homesick and then have to start cooking for myself, my family, plus learning how to cook American food too. I bought my own first cookbook that I still keep it to this day. I learned how to make, American food or buy things from the box. Scallop potato, I bought it from the box while we in Idaho. And when I tasted, I said, I can make this, not the one that
in the box, right?
Casserole. But it was the big hit. It was the best thing I never did. It make up the scallop potato.
You know what, Pepper? My mom's favorite dish when I was a kid is when she made scallop potatoes. It was my favorite.
I mean, Chrissy, her favorite, she always told me, Mom, my last meal on earth, it got to be scallop potato. When she's not feeling well, she's sick or something, I know she's gonna ask for scallop potato. So, even John can do that now. They can do it too. So that was scallop potato.
Yeah. What was the first cookbook? Do you remember that first cookbook you bought when you came to the U.S.?
It's right there. It's Betty Crocker.
Right?
Still the same book.
Oh my gosh. And I'm sure when you were, you had a family in the US and they wanted mom to make American food. But then I was reading that, later on, Chrissy said, oh my gosh, I had no idea how fabulous my mom's cooking was and how much I missed having that when she got older.
Yes, they get used to it and then they can't live without it now.
Now they can't live without it. So when did you decide that you wanted to do a cookbook?
I think I got a Chrissy suggestion so many times, Mom. You got to do the cookbook because they grown up with my food and we order some food and Chrissy just can't imagine I Postmate some food or something because Mom, do it yourself.
No Thai Postmates from anywhere. It's gonna come from Mom. I get it.
She loved my food and I just learned how to cook with no recipe. Everything's from my head up here and now I'm so glad that is all done and it's all written into the book, and so happy something to I can hand it down to them and grandchildren.
That's so sweet. How did you decide which of your favorite Thai recipes would go in the cookbook? Was that hard?
I got Chrissy and John help, which one should it be and which one that they love, and simple and easy to make. Mostly my favorite and our family favorite.
And I know, I think what's amazing about Thai food too is that when you have a Thai dish, it's sweet, it's sour, it's spicy, it kind of it hits every note, right?
Yes, it is. Especially most of the food in my book is from my growing up childhood, and even more flavor in there. So
what is your
everybody
favorite?
gonna love it. Oh, my favorite, just so simple. My papaya salad, barbecue, kind of like street food. Mostly that my favorite barbecue, beef jerkies, thing that easy to make and fast.
And I saw that you have a few recipes in front of you there that you're going to show us.
Pad Thai Brussels sprouts. John's favorite is Brussels sprouts.
John's favorite thing is Brussels
Just
sprouts?
marinate, saute Brussels sprouts.
Okay.
But this one I made Pad Thai with Brussels sprouts. Luna and Mice love it too.
Oh,
kind
good.
of like evenly with broccoli.
Right. Okay, and then what do you have there?
My favorite papaya salad. This thing I can eat it every day.
See, that's one of the dishes I remember reading about. You said that's the dish.
This papaya right here.
Yeah, and that's the dish you missed so much when you first moved to the U.S.
Oh my goodness! And then I got pregnant
Oh.
with Chrissy. I just crying for this.
Oh.
I'm so craving for papaya salad. And this is the green papaya that I use. And
Okay.
I chop it by hand.
Yes. And then there's also something back there that I heard. This is Luna's favorite, right? Luna's broccoli beef.
Yes. Luna favorite broccoli beef with oyster sauce. That's her favorite.
Yeah.
With a bowl of rice. Oh, she can eat that all day.
So last thing, just show us that yummy dessert you have.
It is sticky rice mango. It's a dessert. It's a very, very famous, and everybody gonna love this. It's so yummy, sweet.
Pepper, it seems like your household is full of so much fun and love and food.
Christy loves cooking because it's so relaxing for her to cook, take pictures.
Okay, one little thing though that I did see on Instagram was Chrissy was in a kitchen. It looked like like a restaurant kitchen, and she kind of alluded to the fact that maybe you guys would open a restaurant. I don't know. It was very mysterious. We don't know what she meant, but did you guys ever think about maybe opening a restaurant one day, or do you just like to cook for family and friends?
That would be my dream. That would be my dream of, Yes, I do thought about that all the time.
Well, Pepper, thank you. This was so much fun. Best of luck with your book.
Thank you so much.
And love to the family.
You too. Thank you. Love you.
Mwah. I had so much fun talking to Pepper. She is just the best, and I love that she did this cookbook as something she could pass on to her grandkids. Coming up, I'm gonna try a recipe from Pepper's book, Thai Glazed Ribs, then Levi and I are whipping up a strawberry shortcake, and in honor of our 100th episode, we take a look back at some of the funniest moments and maybe a few mishaps. Welcome to my home. I'm so excited about this show.
I feel like you're sunshine.
Anything like that, you just, oh my God.
Was
that's
it hot?
Yes. Trying to burn my hands, apparently.
Cheers again.
Cheers.
Oh! Okay, I would cheers you, but we spilled your drink on you.
My burger and some other burgers.
the
that you might
jewelry's
taste.
coming off.
Yeah, well, we don't want to have beef in my bracelet. You
No.
know, that's not going to work.
Fire alarm! I set the fire alarm off probably twice a month, I would say. Ah! I told the chef I have a lot of hairspray in my hair today. This is a dangerous place for me. You have cheese? No, sorry. Where are we? Century City.
Century City. Century City. So, if you see Culver City, security is already outside waiting for you.
That was the messiest bite
No,
ever.
that's good.
Why is it stuck? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is it really
Oh my God, it's stuck.
No. Sticky, flavorful, melt-in-your-mouth ribs sounds intimidating, but Pepper says it is the easiest ribs recipe you'll ever make. I'm trying my hand at her Thai Glazed Ribs from the cookbook, and they just happen to be one of Luna's favorite dishes. Take a look. I could not resist this picture of Pepper's Thai Glazed Ribs. Get a load of those. How amazing. And Pepper says they're super easy. And I always think ribs take a long time. You have to cook them in the oven for hours. Her ribs, fried, and super quick cook time. So you get your baby back ribs, and then you just cut them into individual ribs. Really easy to cut through. You just follow the bones, which is another reason I think this cooks so quickly. And then they get all like crispy and crunchy from frying them. And now the glaze, and you take another smaller bowl. And the ingredients that she uses, most of them I've used before, but I've never used tamarind puree, which looks and smells amazing. So first things first, fish sauce. Now fish sauce, pungent, if you've ever used it. 2 tablespoons, and it's basically anchovies and salt. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of tamarind paste. It's almost like molasses. And tamarind is a fruit, so I would imagine I'm gonna take, it almost looks like chocolate sauce. And that's what's gonna make these so caramely and sweet. Now, a tablespoon of lime juice, tablespoon of roasted chili powder. I have some already prepared, but in Pepper's book, she actually roasts peppers and then grinds them, which is pretty impressive and amazing. And then I did do this. So toasted rice, you just put raw rice on a sheet pan in the oven for about 20 minutes until it gets this golden brown. Then I pop it into a blender and you get this, it's toasted rice powder. And she says about a tablespoon into the glaze. Minced cilantro, about a tablespoon. 12 grape or cherry tomatoes halved. Brown sugar was really important in this recipe, and it goes in the glaze, 3 tablespoons. That part is done, and we'll move on to the ribs. 1/4 cup of soy sauce, tablespoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of white pepper. So I'm gonna stir these up. You don't have to marinate, you don't have to keep them in the fridge. The only thing that Pepper says to do with the ribs is let things come to room temperature with the ribs. So if you can maybe pull them out a little early or let them sit on the counter for a few minutes. So Pepper says she makes these ribs for her grandkids, Luna and Miles, who are honestly the cutest kids on the planet. I think they're adorable. Over here, a big pot or a wok, if you have one. I've got vegetable oil, and I actually have a little coconut oil in here too because I ran out of enough vegetable oil, and it's just enough to coat the bottom of the pan so when you put these in, that they submerge. Look at these beauties, our ribs are fried. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. So here's our glaze, and we put our ribs into another bowl, and we coat with our brown sugar, our tamarind paste, fish sauce, tomatoes, cilantro, and just coat. Oh my gosh, that sauce hitting the hot ribs. Look at that. It kind of looks like the picture, Pepper. I hope it tastes as good. Look at that. It kind of looks like the picture. Okay, moment of truth. Oh my goodness. These are so full of flavor. It's salty, it's sweet, it's fish sauce, and that crunch from the rice powder. Oh my gosh, Pepper. These are amazing ribs. Those ribs were so tender, so perfectly chewy and crispy, just like Pepper described them. Yum. All right, coming up, Levi and I are making a strawberry shortcake. And speaking of Levi, we're also going to take a look back at some of our favorite Levi moments on the show. That's coming up. Welcome back to California Cooking. I have a co-host today.
Dump it.
Want to try it?
Dump it. What? Dump it. Oh, that was awesome. I like pasta too. My name is Sweetness.
Rainbow spaghetti.
No. Ouch.
Okay, don't burn your child.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Baby's first wings.
Oh, I had the bone. The bone is yummy.
Try not to eat the bone.
I'm gonna eat all of it.
What do you think? Does this look right? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm not the cooker. Oh no, this is not good.
Raise your hand if you're gonna have a bellyache.
Not me.
Oh my goodness, I forgot how little Levi was when we started. He was just a toddler, and now my little sous chef is gonna be a kindergartner. And this little kindergartner loves sweet. So I decided to make a strawberry shortcake with him. Take a look. Levi, guess what we're gonna make?
A cake.
A cake. We're making strawberry shortcake. And my favorite way to do it is I love to buy an angel food cake from the grocery store and then just load it up with whipped cream and berries. They didn't have any angel food cake. So I made one. Now it doesn't look as pretty as the one at the grocery store, but it was so easy to make. I just did the box.
It looks so beautiful.
It was the easiest cake. It's easier than box brownies. I couldn't get over it. Here's our angel food cake, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. Levi's already chopping up some berries. And of course, when strawberries are in season this time of year and they're so beautiful, I love doing a quick strawberry shortcake. So you cut the green off. Basically, it's all good as long as I don't have green stems. We'll put them in there when we're done. Did we taste these yet to see if they're sweet?
I taste them. They're so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
The redder it is, the sweeter it is.
Usually, you're right. You know, Levi, when I was little, when Mommy was little, we had a strawberry patch.
What?
Yep. And in the summertime, when I was a kid, we would get so excited when we'd see the strawberries. Should we have a strawberry patch?
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be cool?
I guess.
Will you cut up the last couple strawberries and then I'll get going on our whipped cream. Homemade whipped cream is the easiest thing and the most decadent thing because it cannot compare to what you buy. To that mixer, you could do it by hand, make homemade whipped cream, but it takes a while with the whisk. Heavy whipping cream, and that's it. And we'll add a little powdered sugar and you've got homemade whipped cream. I'm gonna cut this in half. I'll show you. Serrated knife. Now,
Is that a bagel?
some powdered sugar, and it's done. Done. Our whipped cream, our strawberries. The only thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sprinkle, and I think we put maybe 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, but it's totally up to you. I'm gonna add a teaspoon, depending on how sweet your berries are, and then just a pinch of water. And just a little pinch of water. This is what you call macerating the berries, where they start to produce juice. And actually, if you could let this sit on the counter for like 30 minutes, don't refrigerate them once you do this. Don't they start to look like jewels when you add a little bit of the water. Levi, here's what we do. You ready? So what I'm gonna do,
Put the strawberries on the pot.
the strawberries, the juice,
The sugar.
sugar, you
I'm
know
gonna
it.
put frosting on it.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna put frosting on it.
Yeah. This is going on top. Here, I'll let you have a lick. You want a lick?
No.
Levi, look. You gotta just take this all in.
Yeah.
Just soak in the magic of whipped cream. This cutie is going up here. And
More whipped cream in the, how about in the pot?
if we have extra whipped
It makes my heart leap with joy.
It makes your heart leap with joy? Me too. See these big pretty strawberries I set behind? I'm gonna show you a trick. We take this beautiful strawberry, right? And we'll cut it in half, and then we'll just, ta-da! Strawberry.
Ta-da!
I think it's pretty beautiful. Look at it, it's light as air. The whipped cream is just oh so gently sweet. This is summer on a plate right here. That is good. Almost as sweet as you.
You have to taste it.
That strawberry shortcake is so good. The whipped cream, the fresh berries, and it's super simple too. If you want the recipe, follow us on Instagram at KTLA California Cooking. But the most important thing, I have to thank you for watching California Cooking. We made it all the way to our 100th episode. I love it when I bump into you at the grocery store telling me that you're making these recipes. I can't say thank you enough. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Cheers to 100 more.
I love you, people. Bye.